all these things are we are already known, sir. We know that these are the funding agencies. No, I'm going to give you some various typical funding agencies whose names even not known to others. Why? What is the need of knowing those funding agencies? Because many peoples will run behind AICTE, will run behind DST, will run behind the UGC for writing a proposal. There, the competition will be very, very heavy, very, very heavy. Competitions will be very, very heavy. Whenever there is a call for proposal comes from DST, the competitions will be very, very heavy. But there are certain call for proposals, there will be less competitions. So we should understand which are the area we should travel, because even for writing a proposal, many people will spend at least your valuable time of 2 hours or 3 hours per day, or even they spend 2 to 3 months for drafting one proposal. When they got the result as a rejected, the people will be very, very unhappy. And also they feel that the proposal which I was written, it was not get selected, so the time which I spent is waste. And even the webinar which I was attended for the writing the proposal is also waste. So my valuable time has gone. This is the saying for each and every people. So I'm telling you that what are the various secret tips. Third one is how to select the funding agency. It does not mean that if there is a call for from the UGC, you should write a proposal for UGC. Never. We have to make some background check. Background check means, for an example, if you have a daughter or if you have a son, so you are going to make their son or daughter to get married. So for that, what you are making, you are searching for a bride or a bridegroom for your son or a daughter. And finally, after finding the particular person, you are making a detailed background check. What is meant by the background check? You check that whether the boy or a girl who is going to marry your daughter or son is good, or whether they studied, or whether they made the particular asset or is available. Those things are essential to make a background check. So here also, for each and every funding agency, we have to make a background check. Because most of the funding agencies, they will make a call for proposal, but finally they will never even give the results. They will never even declare the results. I will give you an example. Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, they made a call for proposals for National Solar Fellowship Scheme. Okay, and even they made a short list of peoples in their website, and finally, after more than 3 to 4 years, they never announced the results. Okay, so we have to make that, because your hard work of 1 month should not be wasted. And then we are going for the typical part of writing a proposal. How to start writing a proposal, how to make a layout, how to make a time management. We are going to see that. And then we are going to see the salient points to remember. That is, what are the points to be taken into consideration, and what are the points which you should not taken care of. Okay, so those things. And then we are going to see various sample exercises. I'm going to show you n number of successful proposals, okay, in an open thing. Okay, so I will not close this particular thing and I will tell that this is the way to write. I will explain what is the way to write each and every question. Okay, and then we are making the concluding remarks for the today's session. That is, I expect the participants to make use of the chat box very effectively to ask the doubts related to the proposals. And Dr. Shekhar sir have asked about the UGC and ICSSR proposal. I will show that and I will explain you line by line of those proposals. That will be helpful. Okay, so beginning, I will open the DST proposal, and then we are going for the UGC, and then for the ICSSR proposal. And I will show only the successful proposals, and also I will later I will show the failure proposals. Okay, so this is the strategy for presentation. And here comes, whenever for a research, okay, Snagels are telling that there is no voice. I don't think so, because I'm shouting here. I think you can able to hear my voice. Okay, so please check your internet connection, sir. I hope you can able to check my voice. And I also request the participant to please mute off their phone. That will affect the other participants as well. So here we are going to see what is the need for research. Many people will tell that, sir, I am having interest to do research. Interest alone is not required, is not enough. You can see there will be so many people, those who are publishing minimum 10 SEA journals per year. How they are making 10 SEA journals? They should have all these things, whatever it has been displayed in the slide. Okay, so for a research, even for research writing, we require, these are the salient points required, because you may attended so many research methodology workshops, and even you would have completed the PhD, and even you would have done your research. But the meanwhile, when we are making the research to our everlasting, the next level, we require all these things. First one is the interest to write a proposal, interest to do the research. Without interest, nobody can do anything. So we are moving, we know the importance of interest. And next one is motivate. One thing you should understand, that in this world, there is no one to motivate us. Okay, fine. I don't know who has not muted. So here we can able to understand. So this is a disturbance for me. I request Sasikumar sir to please mute. Hello, sir. Okay. So here we can able to understand. I will also show you the DRDO only research proposals. Okay. So here we can able to understand. The second one is on motivation. When you speak about all the different types of proposals, okay, we can able to understand that all the proposals having the same kind of template, same kind of template. So we are going to show you each and every proposals. What are the proposals which I'm going to show you? It is displayed in the slide, and whichever the proposals you are asking extra, I will show you after the completion of this things which I'm going to show you now. So our research, it requires motivation. It requires a support from the academics. It requires a support from the administrative of your college. The red color only we are going to see in our thing, because the remaining things, if you are talk, it will be a waste of time. And we are going to see about the requirement of the subordinate support. So, and then family level support and health and age. So these are the various things required. So out of these things, we are going to see the need for financial support. So where we will get finance? So not only the central government. So the finance for doing the research, because without finance, it is very difficult for doing the research. Okay, even for making a field visit. For an example, if you're going to go for a field visit, you can't bear the money from your pocket. You can't bear the money from students' money. You need some sponsor. Even there, those people should have been helpful for you to sponsor for your travel. Okay, then only we can able to do the research. If not, I know many people, they are using their money from their pocket to do for the research. I will tell you that, you know, when I was doing my PhD, I did my PhD only by funds from central government. I did my postdoc in United States. That is also from the funding from the central government. Presently, I'm having one ongoing project that is also from the central government. So we can able to do the research without spending the money from your pocket. I can able to see many people, those who spend more amount for Scopus publications, like 5,000 or 10,000 to publish a papers in Scopus. But we fail to understand that there are various free Scopus journals also available where we can able to publish. So even when I will motivate my colleagues and also all the participants over here, please don't spend even 1 rupee from your pocket for your research. Try to make use of the money given by the government, the money given by your thing, and the money which you can able to earn based upon your knowledge. So those things will make whatever the salary which you are getting, that salary is for only for the development of your family, not for giving to the Scopus or any other paper publication agencies. No. So these are the funding modes. Either some institutions may provide, or local level bodies like panchayats or village panchayat or municipality, they are giving the projects. Or then the state government level bodies, each and every state government having their own science council for science and technology, like Tamil Nadu State Council, Kerala State Council, Karnataka State Council, Maharashtra State Council. So these councils are also giving the funding. Thus, funding can also be utilized for doing research or even to the level of postdoctoral. Okay, so that is the thing what the state government level bodies are giving for this motivating the research, and the central government bodies, all the different kind of government agencies. Okay, Department of Science and Technology, Department of Space, Department of Energy, Department of Agriculture, all the department they are having the projects. Okay, they're ready enough to give the funding. Okay, the thing is that we want to make the proposal and we have to get the funding. And the next one is international bodies. International bodies means there are so many international bodies. You can ask a question, sir, you are telling it as so many international bodies. Can you tell only one body which give the funding? Yes, I can able to quote the funding agency called TWAS, TWAS. Okay. TWAS is located in the South Asian Malaysian region, where they are giving the funding for the people. Even the people from India, they can apply. TWAS, T for train, W for window, A for apple, S for ship. TWAS. So that is a scheme. You can Google it out and see they're having a n number of call for proposals, for publications, for organizing events, for travel support, and also for the research projects, and also for the postdoctoral projects. They're giving the funding. In addition to that, if you want to understand who are the international bodies are giving the funding, you can clearly go for the websites like academickeys.com, academickeys.com, or computeroxy.com. That is computeroxy.com, like that. So these websites, they are posting every week about the opportunities for the funding. In addition to this, these international bodies are also opening the extension where we can able to apply for the joint research proposals. Like from the DST, they're asking about Indo-Korea proposal, Indo-Norway proposal, Indo-South Korea, South Africa, Indo-Thailand proposal, like that. So these proposals, the competitions will be very less. The thing is that I will also show you how to write an international proposal. I will also show you the international proposal, how to write and how to get the concurrence from the foreign agencies, like that. And the next one is company-based R&D funding, like Siemens and also some solar energy systems. They are giving the funding for the people where you have to solve the problems. Even ABB, they are giving the funding, provided we have to know the problems existing in the company. Okay, I think Lakshmi Priya ma'am is telling about no voice. Okay, I think I'm audible. If I'm audible, I request any one participant to tell, am I audible? Okay, and the next is on NGO. Okay.
Audible, sir.
You are audible.
Audible.
Audio is not here. Voice is clear. Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Selvarigan sir. Thank you. Thank you, Shekhar sir. Thank you, Asha Devi madam. So, okay. So we can go in the flow. So NGOs, non-governmental organizations, they are also giving the funding. But the thing is that, we have to keep on keen check about the call for proposals. Many people, what the problem they will do, only after call for proposal comes, after then only they will start writing the proposal. That is not the good way of writing the proposal. The good way of writing the proposal is, okay, you may expect the call for proposal in December. By this time of August or September, your proposal should be ready. After, if your proposal is ready 1 month before or 1 month earlier, then only we can go for packaging, fine-tuning, grammar checking, and also technical corrections, budgeting. Everything can be done within a 1 month period of time. So whenever we are making the proposals, it should be very, very well in advance. So these are the different types of proposals, okay, like seminar, conference. So here we are going to deal with the research proposals. So the remaining proposals, even for API, they are not at all bothering about how many programs you conducted like that. We are going to focus only on research proposals. Why we are going to focus on research proposals mean because that is the only criteria to get the full marks in your NBA or your NAC under your research criteria. Because whenever you speak about the National Board of Accreditation, whenever your department is having the proposal project funding of greater than 50 lakhs, you will get full 20 marks in the criteria. So no questions, nothing. You will show only the sanction order. With the sanction order, you can able to achieve 20 marks for your accreditations. In addition to that, it will also create the reputation. So these are the typical different types of sponsoring agencies from various government, from Indian government. Okay, so all the agencies are giving funding provided the proposal to be unique. Okay, so these are the research projects which I am currently working with. Okay, so the first research project which I was which I wrote this proposal in the year of 2009. Okay, because I want to show some share some stories as well. Okay. So the first proposal, it was about 52.75 lakhs from Department of Science and Technology. That is my first proposal, which I wrote in 2009. Okay, and it was got sanctioned in 2010 end. Okay, the thing is that while I was writing this proposal, I was just a master's student. While writing this proposal, I was just a fresher for my profession. Okay. I was just a fresher for my profession. So at that time, and again for the UGC major research project, I received 9.23 lakhs. And then with the Tamil Nadu State ICT Academy, they given for the student projects. Okay. Because student projects also for the beginner level faculty members, they will work for getting the student projects for some mini projects. And then again with the UGC for the Raman Research Fellowship, I got the funding to go for United States of America. And the last year, 2018 end, I got the proposal for the co-principal investigator for establishing the research center in the area of renewable energy for the project amount of funding amount of 1 crore rupees. Okay, that is 100 lakhs. Presently, one project is ongoing for me. That proposal is again with the DST. Department of Science and Technology, where this proposal is the international proposal, where my collaborators are from Malaysia and Indonesia. It's a joint proposal. I will also explain how to work it with the joint proposal because you will get the less competition. Now, this is the last slide. Okay, this is the last slide. Okay, then we are going to directly practical, no theory. Okay, most of my webinars there will not be any theory. Only practical. So before going to our practical session, first, before, what are the items? Sir, please mute your microphone. Some people are not muting, please. It makes the others to not get the information accordingly. So how to prepare the research proposal? What are the items should be in our hand before starting the proposal? Item number one, what we have to have in our hand. The first thing we should have the background information about the agency. We should have about the detailed thing. What are the detailed thing we have to understand? The background information. Point number one, whether this funding agency is giving money. That's the thing. Whether they're still getting the proposals and they are not giving the fund, whether this agency is giving funding. That is the first thing we have to understand. There are so many agencies are available, but you cannot be able to get funded. Okay, basically. Okay, so till now in India we are having only 2 funding agencies now. Earlier UGC have given a tremendous funding, but now even I did my postdoc from UGC, but now they are not giving the funding for the research projects, for major research project or a minor research project. So we have to make a background check of the funding agency that whether they are giving the fund. If they are not giving the fund, why should we waste our time? So we have to make a detailed analysis about the funding agency, whether the person is giving. Second background check, what you have to give, that is the funding agencies is doing their work properly. They are giving the funding for the projects regularly. So what we have to do, we have to make a background check of the proposals which have been accepted by the funding agency the last 5 years. By that you can get an idea what are the topics through which this agency is giving the fund. And also you can check about the investigate. All the things are available in the funding agency website. So we have to make a background check how the topic makes the particular thing, for which kind of topic they are giving the fund. For an example, if you are working with the water resources, for water resources, what is the maximum amount given by the agency to execute the project? And if you're working with some rural development, what is the maximum amount given by the funding? So these background check you have to write in a separate notebook. That is what are the things before we start writing for proposal to a agency. So this slide will give you the preparation tips before we start the work. So because before we start the work, these are the things are essential, because we are going to spend our hard time, our complete time in order to do for the proposal. Okay, so this particular thing, the second one is we have to check the format. Kindly don't get the format from anyone. Even if you get the format once or twice, you please check the format again and again, whether the format is correct or wrong. One example I wish to tell you, from DST, there is one scheme called Women of Science, WOS. Okay. There are 3 schemes are available, WOSA, WOSB, WOSC. They are giving the maximum funding exclusively for women candidates. For an example, if you know any of your relatives or any of you in your house, after making their studies, they are at home, they can able to apply for this particular scheme. This scheme will make to revamp their career. Okay, so this is exclusively, the scheme is for the people, those who had the break in their career. Okay, only for those people they can give. After, if they are getting acceptance for this particular proposal, each and every month they will get the salary of 40,000 plus HRA. So for a 3 years project, within 3 years they can able to earn only from the salary of 14 lakhs they can able to earn, because the salary is 40,000 for the PG qualification. So you can able to understand government is having enough fund. Even if you are anybody is interested out of these participants, and even if you know any one of your relatives coming under this particular thing, you go and check the website. So the last date was April 30, but because of this COVID-19, they extended the last date. Now the last date is June 30th. We have enough time. The proposal is very simple. Why I'm telling last year the format is different, and this year the format is totally different. This year the format is totally different. The different means where you also want to upload the bylaws and the registration certificate of your institute as well. Because of difference in formats, they will reject the application forms. So before starting the work, we have to check exactly the proposal format. And the next one is trust areas list. Each and every funding agency have their own trust area. So even though if they're having a trust area, but you are not working in a trust area. For an example, you are working in a mathematics, you are working with the wireless sensor, you are working with the turbine, you are working with the bridge, you are working with the material science. All are technical field, but you have to relate your work with any one of these 6 departments. What are the 6 departments? First one is energy. Either directly or indirectly, you have to relate your work towards energy. Second one is for agriculture. Okay. Third one is for defense. Fourth one is for water management or water sanitation. Fifth one is for rural development. Sixth one is for women empowerment. So if your last one is more specifically the talk of the present hour health science. Even though your work is not directly or indirectly related to any area, you please relate these areas to our topic. For an example, you are working in the material science, but you want to submit a proposal to ICMR, Indian Council for Material Research. For that, how we can do, we can relate your material science to your health. Then only we can able to submit. So each and every department they are having the health science. So the participants may be from different departments. So we have to initially make a check where the funding agencies are giving the fund for the different thrust areas. So because initially they will check for the thrust areas. For an example, if you are doing a proposal for DRDO, your proposal to be directly or indirectly helpful for the research thrust areas of the defense. For an example, if you are working with a mortar, you can write a proposal on a motor or electrical machines or special drives or controllers or converters where it can able to do for this particular thing. So when I was after completing my masters, I wrote a proposal for ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. But the thing how I wrote, I made an extensive survey of the failures happened in the Chandrayaan-1. So I checked that what are the reasons for failure of Chandrayaan. In addition to that, I also made a basic ground check of various other space shuttles failure. So based upon the failure, I've given a strategy to implement a project. Okay, even though the project is not selected, but that has given me enough hope and enough methodology to write a proposal. So many people will come and ask me a question, sir, I'm doing a PhD. Can you give me a research problem? Okay, I used to tell them, don't search for projects. Okay, search for problems. The problems may be even in your house. How to rectify those problems. For an example, from your farm field, you're having a farm, the farm field you're having. So for that, you feel that uneasy to go and turn on and turn off the motor. So you can able to create a IoT-based real-time system to turn on and turn off the motor. That is also a project. I will also explain a project what we have exclusively written for ICMR for this police persons. So I will show one by one after this particular thing. After knowing the thrust areas, we have to go for the investigators and collaborators. Who are called as investigators? Investigators are called as the in charges for the project. They are called as the investigators. That is, they are the sole responsible for the execution of the project. If there is any problem for the project, the agency will not ask the principal, they will directly ask only the investigators. So the investigators are classified as principal investigator or co-investigator. It does not mean that only the doctorate people should be the principal investigator. No, if your work is very, very novelty, even the people from the non-doctorates, they can also apply for this principal investigator and also for the co-investigators. Okay. And next one is collaborators. You please underline, this is the emerging area of research for collaboration. Because you take any college, wherever you work, we cannot be able to see all the people will like you, all the people will make a collaboration with you. Okay, they will make a politics and all the things will be there. Nobody will be interested to make a collaboration with you. So we can make an extension to collaborate with the people, those who are in the outside colleges. Either from outside college, either from your UG classmate, either from your PG classmate, either from your friends, neighbors, from the outside college or outside country, you can able to make a collaborative research work. So presently, I'm making so many collaborations with the outside colleges and outside countries that will certainly fetch a big impact, because they're also can able to, even for publications as well. For your publications, I have not seen any people, at least in your college for a department, I mean, that is a minimum 1 or 2 persons only they will collaborate and write a paper, a research paper. Nobody will make a mass collaboration within the department or within the college. Okay, either they put their name or their supervisor name. After PhD, the only way to improve the publications or improve the research is only by collaborations. So that kind of collaboration has to be emerged for writing the proposal. And next one is, what is the available infrastructure? So every college, they may having some infrastructure. out of which you are having the sufficient infrastructure, and you have to project you are having the sufficient enough infrastructure, and how to make a particular demand from the funding agency to ask for the extra infrastructure to execute your project. And final and most important thing is budget and requirements. I will explain this particular topic line by line after opening a case study. From the case study, I will explain you what is the strategy to make a budget. See, budget can be made either by forward direction or reverse direction. What is forward direction? What is the reverse direction? Forward direction means the agency itself will tell you what is the maximum budget you can apply for the proposal. What is the maximum amount you can able to apply for the proposal? For example, if you are working for the WOSB, Women of Service Program, the maximum fund. Okay. So the maximum.
Okay.
Okay. So the maximum forward direction funding will be the agency itself will tell you what is the maximum amount. Please say the website once again. So the website, I said about TWAS. That's one website I said for the international agency. After that, I don't know what website I sent you. So the budget requirement is, even for WOSB, they are given the funding, maximum funding should be of 25 lakhs. 25 lakhs, that is the maximum funding. Okay. So from 25 lakhs, we have to write the budget. How we are writing the budget for our house. You please take this particular point into a detail. You're having 25 lakhs. I'm telling about the forward budgeting. Forward budgeting means the government itself tells you that you should go only for 25 lakhs. Out of this 25 lakhs, you can able to see you have to give the salary. Salary is for 40,000. 40,000 for 12 months is giving about 4,80,000. 4,80,000 multiplied by 3, you will get 14 lakhs 40,000. So out of 25,000, okay, 25 lakhs, 14 lakhs is going for salary alone. So literally 15 lakhs is going for salary. In addition to this HRA, because nowadays they are making HRA into 3 categories: HRA X, HRA Y, HRA Z. I will explain you what is meant by HRA X, HRA Y, HRA Z. Okay. So while calculating the HRA, out of 25 lakhs research project, 15 lakhs is going only for your manpower. Remaining 10 lakhs only in your hand. Remaining 10 lakhs in your hand. So you want to make a budget for this 10 lakhs. How we can able to budget? For an example, your project comprises of so many field work. So for the 3 years, you have to go for an extensive field work. That means you can go for some 4 lakhs for the field work for the 3 years. For an example, your work does not have a field work. Your work does not, but you want to fabricate the system. So you are having so many circuits, you want to buy machines or equipments, and you want to fabricate the system. So you can make use of nearly 3 lakhs for the consumables and remaining 7 lakhs for your equipment. If there is no travel, like this, we have to make the budgeting. So similarly, it depends upon each and every work. So while seeing this particular example, you can able to see more than 50% of your total amount. 50% of your total amount is going for only as a salary. Remaining only some 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs only, you are going to start the project. So this project is also give you the option where you can able to give a job opportunity for the people. Okay, so that is the important thing of the government. You are providing a job opportunity, you are giving a salary based upon you creating a product that is called as a deliverable, and you are making some publications, and finally you are making a product like that. This is the thing. Okay, so I will explain why we are going for the case study. And then, sir, I'm belonging to CSE department. I'm working research using sensor and IoT, remove the secure defense. Could you suggest some funding agents for defense? We can able to go for DRDO. Defense Research and Development Organization. That is everybody by saying the name of defense, they can even you can apply for DST, and even you can apply for DIT. That is MEITY, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Department of Information Technology, you can able to apply because we work comprises of IoT. IoT means there should be some artificial intelligence for decision making. In such particular measures, you can able to apply. Okay, so you fix that you're having the choice of 3 funding agencies. Funding agency number 1, DRDO, number 2, DST, number 3, you can able to apply for the DIT, Department of Information Technology. So you have 3 choices to submit your proposal. Okay. And then after knowing the basic requirements, we are going to see for the case study. So in this case study, we are going to see the different different proposals, starting from DST proposal for today, and for next week we are going to see for like that. We are going to see for each and every week, and DST sub proposals we are going to check and what to do and what not to do, like that. Okay, so this is the thing what I was expecting to explain till now, and since our session will end by 6 o'clock. Okay, so I'm going to explain the remaining 10 minutes for the basic formatting of the DST proposal. Okay, after that we can able to make the discussion, and we can end by maximum of 6:10 for today, because the thing is that I have to give the maximum introduction to the things. So we are going for the next screen. So in this next screen we are going to check it for the various different proposals, where we can able to see how the people can able to work with the different agencies and different things, where we can able to show for the case. So that's all for the slide today, because slide is only for to give the basic things. Okay, so we are going to see about the next screen presentation. So we are opening this research brains. Okay, so in this folder you can able to see these are the list of. This is only a sample, this is only a trailer. Okay, you can able to ask me a question, sir. You are showing telling that you got the 5 proposals. How many proposals do you apply? Okay, how many proposals do you apply? Okay, you won't believe me. 1 year, if it is having a 1 complete year, I used to submit nearly 20 to 25 research proposals. Okay, so I will apply for the 20 to 25 research proposals every year. Okay, so out of which the success ratio will be 1 or 2. So the first secret point what we have to understand, we should not leave with only 1 proposal. We should not go for the only 1 proposal alone. We should go for the multiple cases. Okay, so we should go for the we have to write. We should not leave out the particular thing of not writing. We should keep on writing the proposals. See, the first proposal what I'm going to show you now is for the DST. The same proposal, the same format is available in our DST website. Can you suggest some publication which are free of cost, sir? There are so many papers, publications are free of cost. Okay, Jayaraman sir, I can tell you there are so many. That's what I'm telling you, for publications or for proposals or for research. I kindly request all the researchers, please don't pay even 1 rupee from your pocket. The salary what you are getting, you please use it for your family. You please use it for your development of your family. You build your house, you buy a car, you enjoy your life. Don't pay for research. That's what I'm telling. Scopus, there are n number of free Scopus journal available. Even I can tell you, International Journal of Technology Review. That's a free journal. Okay, their publications are free. Okay, and you should understand that I'm having 15 numbers of SEA journals. Even for 1 journal, I have not paid the money. Okay, even for 1 journal, I have not paid the money. For all the things, I'm just making the publications, everything of free of cost. I will never pay for the publications. You should also make this particular thing for all the peoples, that is, they should not pay the money for the publications. So here in this particular thing or proposal, you can able to see in your screen the secret number 1. I want to give some secrets, So the secret number 1, this is a DST, Technology System Development Program. So this project proposal, they are giving the maximum of 1 crore rupees. Any technology, even one participant sir is asked about the IoT for defense. They can also submit a proposal for this agency. You see the number of pages, even in your screen, you can able to see the total number of pages are 43. Total number of pages are 43. I will explain you each and every page. Okay, 43 pages, all the pages I will explain. After the end of reviewing the 43 pages, you can able to understand that this is the research proposal. Because for the research proposal, you are going to work for only 15 pages out of 43. You just, I will show an example also. See, out of 43, you are going to work only for 15 pages only. So for the important work is only for 15 pages, 15. Other remaining 28 pages will be about this title page and also table of contents, your profile, the certificate from the principal investigator, certificate from your college principal, and budget and everything. So your handmark or your copyrighted version or your novelty will be there for only 15 pages. So we have to impress our work within 15 pages. That's what I used to tell whenever you write a paper or a proposal. Okay, the first thing is your trailer should be very nice. Even the movie may be a flop movie. Even the movie may be not a very good movie, but movie is not a good movie. But trailer is very fantastic trailer. So that trailer will make the maximum viewers to come to the theater to see the movie. That is the option. So we are going to make our trailer fantastic trailer. What is a trailer in our publication, paper publication? Our trailer is our abstract. Our trailer is our title. Our trailer is our keywords. So proper choosing of the title, proper choosing of the abstract, proper sentence formation of the abstract will make you the biggest trailer of your paper. Even though your work is not novelty, even though your work is done by a second year student or a first year student, it will get published. But the thing is that the trailer is very much required. Similarly, the proposal also, the trailer will be the presentation, okay, and then the summary of your proposal. You see this this format you can be able to download in the DST website also. There is no change in the thing. You can able to see the title. The title of the proposal. Okay, the title of the proposal, what I've given here is design and development of multi-level inverters for power quality improvement in renewable energy sources. Okay, so you can ask a question: how to give a title? Okay, title means, as I already mentioned to you, sir, that is whenever you are giving a title, we have to interlink with the 7 departments. Energy, health science, women development, child empowerment, rural area development, water sanitation. So whatever the title it may be, whatever it may be, the title it may be. So you can able to make the title linked with those areas required for our India. See, I'm not going to explain about my title because it will be completely technical. But in addition to that, I will give only one single line. The one single line is I'm going to develop the inverter. What is available in your house, UPS inverter. Just I'm going to develop an inverter with some performance improvement. So I'm going to improving the performance. What performance are you improving? The inverter what you're using in your house, and that inverter consisting of some noise or disturbances. So I'm going to reduce those noise and disturbance. That is my objective. So for every research, there will be only one overall objective. Only one overall objective. Okay. For example, if you ask about any person, they will tell that this person is a good person, this person is a bad person, they will tell. But the thing is that the overall thing they are telling about what is good, what is bad. After that only, after then only, they are telling about the other things. Sir, after completing BSc, if suppose I have an idea to do research in a field, shall I ask for? Yes, sir. It's not a it is not only specific to any departments. It is specific to all. We are all Indians. We are all Indian citizens. Everybody are entitled to receive the funding. You are asking about BSc, but I'm telling you, even from the school students, they are having the funding. If you are belonging to minority community, you can apply for Maulana Azad scholarship funding. And if you are having 2 girl childs in your house, you can able to apply for the funding from the UGC. A number of funding, but awareness is limited to everyone. The awareness and the way to apply those proposals are limited. Only those who know awareness, only those who know that when the proposals will come, only those people are succeeding. It does not mean that you can able to see in your college or your friends they are getting so many proposals. It does not mean that they are all very good researchers. They are all doing the very good research works. They are all doing the very good thing on research. No, at that time the funding agency not received any good proposals, out of which this is the good, like that. So nobody is sending the 100% pakka proposal to any agency. Out of the proposals, whatever they are getting, they are selecting the best. You should understand. If that is the case, if we are what is the outcome of the proposal, those things we are going to deal with the case. So here in the proposal, I am just doing a simple work. That is the inverter. What is in our house? I am going to improve the performance of the inverter. If I give the title like this, the funding agency will not give the funding. The funding agency will not give the money. The funding agency will throw my proposal because this is the thing, no novelty, because novelty is required. So what I'm doing, I'm just mixing the renewable energy. That is, in your house, for your inverter, you can give the power from the renewable energy. So I have fixed the threshold old area as energy. So I am fixing the things. So even the work is very small. I'm just making use of some other phenomena to be attached to my particular factor, and then my proposal is now ready. So title is ready. So this is submitted by me, and this is my college and the name of the address, and then the date of submission. You can able to understand this particular thing. Okay, so I will show you line by line. No worries. Okay, so this is the submission of proposal for support under technology system development program. I'm very much interested to show this particular thing. Very interested to show, because it will explain you how simple the proposal is. How simple. That's what I used to tell. If you work for 10 pages, you will get 1 crore rupees. Just working for 10 pages. See here, cover page, it starts from 3. Okay, the reason why I'm making the analysis with the page numbers. You can ask the question, why, sir, you are making analysis with the page numbers? The reason is, whenever I'm teaching the program coding to my students, like Python or C++ or Java to my students, beginning itself I'm telling students, this is what the program which I'm going to teach you. This is the program code which I'm going to teach you. You take down the program. Okay, this is what the thing I'm going to teach you. The program comprises of 100 lines. You're teaching the students, the program is of 100 lines. Out of 60 students, 50 students will lose their hope. Oh, 100 lines program. How to remember this? We cannot remember. In spite of that, if I'm teaching the student, guys, this is a Python programming, I'm going to explain within 5 lines. All the students will be getting interested. Even those who are not interested for Python, now they will be interested for Python, because the coding is for only 5 lines. So that's what I'm telling here the proposal, you check it out, how many pages we are going to sit and work. The cover page comprises of the name, age, date of birth, address. It goes up to page number 6. From page number 6 to 9, that is again, you take the 3 pages to give the summary of the proposal. That is, summary means from the core proposal, you're taking some contents to write as a summary of the proposal. Now, core proposal starts at the page number 9 and ends at page number 25. You can able to understand nearly 15 pages only our proposal comprises of. And after that, you are going for the biodata and budget and undertaking. All the things are fixed formats. No need to worry about the particular thing. I will, since I'm also going to explain the budget, that is, once I explain the budget, everybody can able to work with how the budget, simple the budget is. So as an outcome of this particular day one webinar, I will tell you that you are going to sit for this 15 pages. How to sit for this 15 pages? Point number one, you take a proposal. You take a research area, you take a research project, or to take on research concept, even though the work is already done, even though the work is already been implemented, you can able to fine tune that particular work and then find the research gap. What is meant by research gap? Research gap means, for an example, I am making a survey of literature, or making the literature survey of 10 papers. 10 papers I am conducting the literature survey. After conducting the 10 pages of literature survey, okay, I am finding the drawback. How to conduct a literature survey? I'm not going to explain about the paper publication, just a simple way. How to conduct a literature survey? A literature survey should comprise of 3 sentences for one paper. For one paper, you should have 3 sentences. Okay, what will be the first sentence? The sentence number 1, you should appreciate or encourage the work done by the author. You are encouraging, so that author have done a IoT based sensor for defense. Yes, you are encouraging. He made an experimental type like that. The second sentence, you have to give the salient result obtained by the particular author. Okay, so the first sentence you are giving that. So many people will have the things, why I should make a literature review, because some papers while reading it makes a very big boring effect. We can't be able to read. Okay, but the meanwhile you should understand that every literature survey should consist of only 3 lines. Line number one, you should appreciate the author. That is, how appreciate the author. What is the particular thing? Okay, what methodology they have developed and why they developed the particular thing. Okay, you appreciated the particular person. Second line, you should give the salient results taken by the particular author. This author, by using sensors based on IoT, he reduces the cyber attacks, he reduced the security attacks like that. So you are giving some appreciation in the first line, and the first line is giving the work done. Second line, you are appreciating and giving the salient results. Third line, you have to find one drawback from the paper. You have to find only one drawback, or even multiple drawbacks also. You should find one drawback and you should pinpoint the drawback. Even though the author has done the IoT based sensor for the particular work, but he failed to provide the password security like that. So, so your work are including the password security. So that work. Okay. So what is research gap means? The gap is those authors, they've never given a password security for IoT based sensor system. They are not given the password security. So you are going to bridge that particular gap. How you are going to bridge the gap? That is, you are going to bridge the gap in your system. You are also providing the password security. That is called the research gap, and how to bridge the gap. Okay, here comes the people, they will ask about what is the hypothesis of your research. Hypothesis of your research means research questions. That is, as a layman, they will ask a question. As a layman, they will ask a question. Okay, if you're improving the password security means how you are improving the security. Okay, what circuits are you using to improve the security? What are the cost factors involved? This is called hypothesis. So you should understand the 2 meanings for the research. One is called research gap. Second one is for research hypothesis. Hypothesis will be normally comprised of certain questions to reach your goal. So here I am explaining, each and every paper, you find the research gap. Even some people, those who are not at all having any idea of, sir, I don't know, I'm not having any idea, sir, how to write a research proposal. Okay, for them, I recommend that, you take minimum some 5 to 10 reputed papers like IEEE, IET, Elsevier, Springer, like those kind of papers, you take some 5 to 10 papers. After that, the same methodology, what I'm telling you now, you follow. No need to study the entire paper because it will take some time, because time management is very, very important for writing a proposal. Time management. Okay, because we want to take care of our college, take care of our family, take care of our class works, take care of record, assignment, mark entry, and internal marks, everything. In addition to that, we are spending our valuable time for this particular aspect. So time management is very, very important. So if you are having some papers will be very, very interested. For them, you read the paper completely. Certain paper will make you some disinterest, some make you to sleep. For those papers, you collect only the 3 information. What methodology he developed, what is the salient result, what is the drawback. If you cannot be able to find the drawback in a paper, you cannot be able to find the research problem. You cannot be able to formulate the research problem. And Geeta ma'am is asking about, sir, how many number of paper publications needed to get a project? Madam, see, when I was getting this particular project, I don't have any publications. I don't have any publications. I want to tell you only one secret. By that, we are going to check out this particular class. 2 things to be get balance. In my class, I used to be very, very close to my students. Okay, whatever the things the students are having, they will come and tell to me directly, sir, I'm having this particular problem, like that. The students will tell, sir, in this particular semester, I'm having a very big, this subject is very, very tough for me. Okay, this subject is very tough. But meanwhile, the other subject is very, very easiest for me, sir. Okay, but the toughest subject, I don't know whether I will get pass or not. What to do, sir? I used to tell, see, the toughest subject, you try to get pass. The toughest subject, you try to get pass. So anyway, you are not going to get 90 marks or 95 marks in the toughest subject, but try to get pass the toughest subject. So anyway, the toughest subject, you're going to lose some marks because you're telling it is very tough. Okay, you're going to lose the marks. So whatever the marks you are going to lose in that particular thing, that marks should be compensated in the subject that you are telling that subject is very easy. So the easiest subject you should not take very lightly, because you're losing some valuable marks in the toughest subject. So that losing of those marks in the toughest subject should be compensated in the subject which is very, very easy. So you should be try for 98 to 100 marks in the easiest subject to compensate the loss in your toughest subject. Similarly, I'm telling you, madam, for an example, if we don't have enough publications, what we have to do, we have to make a strong collaborator for our project, where the project will have some merits. Okay, if you're not able to find any collaborator, what we can able to do, we can improve the standard quality of the proposal. 2 things. If you find the publications was not that much of level, you improve. That's what I'm telling you, toughest subject and easiest subject. Whatever the things you are losing in your publication part, you can able to gain by the merits of your proposal. For an example, the merits of the proposal is very, very poor, but with your profile, you can able to get the project. That's what most of the people from various reputed institutions, they are getting, not by the value of the merit of the proposal, by the value of merit of the profile. So we should these 2 things to be balanced. Whatever we are losing in one component, that has to be compensated in the other component. If both the components are not balanced, if both the components are dull, then no way, we cannot be able to do the things. I know it is very, very difficult for the people to get the standard publication very soon. So I am going to give the success tips to increase the components of research project. How we can able to improve the basic merits of the research projects. Generally, proposals will be allotted to the government leading. Is it? No, sir. If that is the case, I am not from government. I am not from government institutions, but I am getting the proposal. That is the concept. You can able to find that, even the Raman Research Fellowship, the people from government institution, they are getting. But meanwhile, I am not from government. I am from private, but I am getting 5 proposals. How? The reason is it's not on government or reputed institutions or leading institutions. It's not on government or a thing. It's only on the competition is only on proposals, because they are projecting most of the thing. The thing what we are doing, we are not projecting, and we are making the plagiarism in most of our proposals. Plagiarism means that those things we are going to see in our series of next version. So by today, now the time is 6:05. So if you have any questions, we can discuss. In the next week, we are going to see the remaining part of the proposal. Okay, remaining part. I will not tell lies. I will show you each and every page, okay, of this particular proposal, each and every question. Okay, sir, name some website which contain more research papers for downloading. I'm asking, you are asking for downloading. If you want to download the standard research papers, you please visit IEEE. I don't know about your which department you belong to. You can collect any number of research papers from IEEE or Springer or Elsevier or IET. If you are finding any difficulty in downloading your paper, you send me an email to me. I can able to download and I will give you the papers. Okay, so I want everybody to be enriched by the proposal. Okay, so since we reached enough time for today, if you have any queries, we can put in the chat box for today, and the next week Sunday we are going to deal with each and every part of the proposal. Okay, so since I have given the importance of research proposal, I have given the what is the strategy for writing a research proposal, I have given the things of how to write the research proposals. Okay, so next week we are going to see about the line by line of the proposal. You should not ask me the question, sir, as like a mega serial in our televisions. Exactly at the climax part, you are putting Todarum. Okay, that is called continuation like that. But the thing is that it's not only that particular case, but still you can able to find a problem. While coming to the next week presentations, I expect the participants to come with their research problems, to come with some formats, whereas in those kind of formats we can able to understand how to make sure the particular thing. So that's what the case, what I expect. If you have any queries, we can able to solve the queries, and by next week while we are meeting once again, we can able to share most of the works related to the projects, most of the works related to maintaining the particular thing, and most of the cases of writing the proposal, everything. Okay, so that is what the thing. So if you have any difficulties in entering this particular effect, we can able to make sure that particular thing. What can a UG student to do with the today's topic? Okay, what can a UG student do with today's topic? It's not with a UG student or PG student. I'm proudly tell you, most of my SCI papers are written by UG students only, not by PG students or PhD students. Okay, so that papers are, so it's not depends upon the students, it depends upon the interest and the proper mentoring. So for an example, if you're giving on research paper and asking the students to come with a solution, certainly they will come with a solution. That's the thing. Sir, I'm asking this because I'm a BSc student in physics. So in BSc student in physics, you can work with n number of areas are available. For I'm asking about, you're asking for the research proposal. For your masters, I'm telling you, only in our country, we are paying so much of thing for doing our masters. Okay, if as a BSc student, if you want to do your MSc or MS at free of cost in outside countries, options are unlimited. Oh, very informative. I am from Malaysia, but I'm also indulged with Sanna. Thank you so much, sir. It was okay. My PhD soon by next week. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for the organizer and speakers. Okay, for this session. So if you have any queries, you're able to ask. So this week we are going to see the line by line of writing the proposal. Next week,
good evening, sir.
Directly. Good evening, sir.
Sir, my name is Jay Krishnan. So I have some questions. First, I would like to thank your session was really interesting. We got many information. Thank you for that session. My first question is, so you said we can go for the collaboration. I'm right. So if I am the main investigator in the collaboration, I'm getting my friend from the other college. Then finally, if you go like that, where the project will go finally, probably which place I supposed to do, whether the other college will accept other, I can divide the fund. Like that query I have, I was still a bit confused with that. Can you just clear me with that?
Okay, sir. So actually, I am having collaboration with the VIT. Vellore Institute of Technology. So where if you are the principal investigator, the money, the fund, project will be with you. They will have only the technical collaboration. Fund will not be given to them. Fund will be always given to, fund will be given to only the principal investigator. For example, if you are the, so for that, the people from the PIT or from other colleges, they should accept that this collaboration. So when I was writing the proposal, the first thing they asked the question, sir, whether the money will come to my college or your college. I said that I am the principal investigator, so money will be with my college, because the problem will arise only in money, not more, not any other than that. Only with money, the problem will come. So money will be with me, with my institute. So in this money, I'm going to develop the project. I'm going to install this particular thing, and I'm going to develop the project. But your part will be only as a collaborator, technical collaborator. For example, if I want to formulate an algorithm, you are going to formulate algorithm to me. So the money will not be given to you. Even I leave this institute, where I am presently working, I have to give a written statement to the funding agency that that is, I'm leaving this institute, so it will not go to my collaborator. It will not go to the collaborator, whereas it will go only to the where the institute in which you are going next. So collaborator role as a technical collaboration only, not money will be taken part. So beginning itself, we have to sign an MOU with the collaborator. That is because later they should not ask. Okay, before submitting, they will tell, sir, I will come with you. We can collaborate. All the stories they will tell. But finally, once it comes some money, the people will act differently. The people will act differently when the money comes. So we should be very, very curious about this particular thing. And also, Aparna madam is asking about MSc scholarship in Abroad. Ma'am, n number of scholarships. N number of scholarships. See, in our country only, after UG, we are doing PG and then PhD. But you take United States, there is no PG. Directly, you can do your. Yes, madam. I mean, it's not clear, ma'am.
No, sorry. She's not asking for query, I think. She's in some other side.
Okay. So that's what Aparna, for Aparna madam, that is, yeah, there are so many websites and also so many professors are asking the students where without your masters you can do your PhD, and you have to write the 2 to 3 papers to complete your masters. But within 3 to 3 years. So that is the.
Let me check and unmute him, sir. Sorry for the trouble.
Okay, so that is the concept behind the things. So I request all the participants, those who are here, don't spend anything for the research. Don't spend anything for the research. So you make use of the opportunity. Sir, please repeat the answer for the question from. Sir, please mute all, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please mute. Yeah, okay. So even for the case related to this Aparna madam, even from Malaysia, there are so many requests. From Thailand, there are so many requests for me. That is, if you have any good students, they can send the students for doing the masters. Okay. But now the people will tell, sir, the corona problem, COVID problem, every problem, there will be an end. Okay, so we have to look for our career, look for the opportunities. For an example, there are 2 cases available. If a student, those who are interested to do the masters and to be live, or they want to get a job and they want to make a permanent citizens, means they can choose the countries like Canada, Australia, New Zealand, like that, to get the permanent residency. For some cases, if you want to do your masters and come back to India, and this masters will be also free, without any money. For example, if you want to do the masters in India, you want to make sure that you have to minimum 2 lakhs are enough required, and also after that you have to go for PhD. But ever since, if you're interested you can able to go with. If you're really interested, you just mail me about your interested country. I will send you the details and also the professor names. They will make a touch with you, and also they will give you all the things about the opportunities. And even there is one brochure is available with me for those students, those who want to do their masters and PhD and free of cost in Indonesia. Don't think that Indonesia is a very developing country like that. One small example I will tell you. From in the month of January, I had a collaborators with my Indonesia people. They came with me, and we went for the E-Road railway station. And seeing the E-Road railway station, the professors, they said that this railway station is just like in our country, but before 25 years. Before 25 years, our railway station was like this, but now it is not like this. Even the QS ranking, the Indonesian colleges are coming in. Okay, so we should not tell that country or this country. Even there are so many opportunities where you can able to work with the countries like Botswana, South Africa. Like opportunities are unlimited. That's what I'm given in my first slide. If you are interested, everything is possible. Can you please explain research proposal writing complete with one problem? Yes, sure. That is our next session. Okay, if that's what, because straight away if I open this website, that means the people may not know how to carve the title, why we are going for budget, what is meant by collaborator, what's the need for collaborator, what's been. So I want to give some definitions. From next week onwards, we are taking one problem, one particular thing, A to Z. If you have any questions, then and there you will ask the question. How to make this budget, how to make this particular thing, how to write this objective, everything will ask. Okay, so I hope I answered all my questions. Okay,
Sir,
and
sir, sorry. I have one more question.
Yes, sir.
Sir, my other question is, like, for doing a PDF, same proposal type only we're supposed to send, or like we need to do any other thing for doing a postdoc?
Sir, for postdoc, there are two. Balasaranan, sir, please mute up, sir.
Okay, sir. Sorry. Okay. Actually, that person,
So,
very person might also muted. Kindly unmute and ask, sir.
Okay. So, whenever we apply for a postdoc, there are three options to apply for postdoc. Option number one, you can apply through Indian government agencies. So, the only agency that was giving funding at present is Department of Science and Technology. UGC, they have stopped for the past 2 years. I don't know what's the reason. So, that is only one choice, either by going with the funding agency. Option number two, either our institute should support to go for the funding. That normally will not happen. Option number three, you can directly see the web link or website of the professors of your dream country, where you can able to collect the email ID of the professor, and you can be able to send your profile, and you can ask for the postdoc if there is any project is available. If there is any funding project is available, they will invite you. They will invite you, and they will give the money. Okay. They will give the money. They will give the money. Okay, because without money, we should not go anywhere else. Because many people, they are going for postdoctorates without money. But they claim that I'm doing a postdoctorate. That is not a big thing. Everything speaks money. Money speaks everywhere, because we should give the equal importance for the money and also earning in our age. Research is one thing, and also money earning also should be there. So for applying for postdoctorates, either you can apply through the things for the proposal. The professor will ask the proposal. The professor to whom you are going to work as a postdoctorate, you have to inline with his research interest. You should have that lab what you are looking for. So you have to surf the internet in which department you are having, and even you can contact your external examiner of your research thesis, and you can able to contact them. Sir, I'm interested to do the PDF with you. Can you able to guide me like that? So that will give you enough options, and if he is interested, you can able to go with a Skype interview, and they will call for like that. Certain people, they will give a acceptance for PDF. But They will tell that now we don't have enough funding. Can you take care of yourself? If those kind of reply comes, please don't accept, even if you have money, because we have to do the postdoc with some incentive or with some money. Okay, so that is the thing what we have to understand while applying for postdoc. Sir, I have done my ME in computer engineering. Is it possible to go for PhD outside? Why not? N number of options. If you are interested to do in, you select the countries, which country you want to go for PhD. N number of options are available for doing PhD. That too for Indian brains. You should understand that even Sundar Pichai, he went as a master student. He has a bachelor student in IIT Kharagpur and master student he went US. That's the thing. So only, I'm not telling that all the people to go out of India. I'm not telling that. But the thing is that, we will get more exposure, maximum number of exposure about the publications, about the facilities. Here in India, they will ask to do for publications. Where are the facilities they are providing? With the limited facilities, with the present generation students we have to work with. But 1 or 2 years, if you spend some time, either online or offline, either you're going to abroad, or either you can make use of the offline and online networks to make some collaboration with the outside countries, we can able to get some exposure on H-index, exposure on Scopus, exposure on I-10 index, exposure on Publons. All these things are required for real research at free of cost or minimum fees, because free of cost is available. I will give you the browser of your Indonesia. There they are asking the PhD at free of cost. If you are really interested to do your PhD in Thailand, I can also guide you, because my friends are there. Even my brother is there. They are also expecting the bright brains from India for their country, because they will shape you. They will shape you. That's the thing. They will shape you. Here, even the masters of undergrad students, people will tell all the lame excuses. The boy is not publishing, the students are not publishing, like that. They will make you to publish. So making to publish or asking to publish are totally different. Okay, so that's what the thing. Okay, if anybody interested, I can able to give a particular thing about the things, and then whenever we are making the case of doing some abroad, that you will get, because present COVID-19 should not stop your dream. COVID-19, we hope for the best that it will be end soon. After its ending, we can able to make our journey, and we have to round the world, because life is only once. Okay, at least once we have to round the world. We have to get maximum exposure. That's the thing. Okay, so if you have any doubts or queries, you can mail me, and we can again, we are going to meet in the next week. Thank you.